Hi, my name is Andre Dickens, and I'm the Vice President of Development for TechBridge. And this is an info session on the Technology Career Program. Thank you for your interest in the Technology Career Program. TCP is a free, part-time, 16-week program that will provide the opportunity to gain technology skills, business and professional development, financial literacy training, and professional coaching. After completion of the training portion, participants will interview with top companies in the Atlanta area for a 12-month job assignment or more. This is our 7th cohort in just 2 years. Our alumni have gained great experience and success in the new tech jobs, making an average salary of $56,000. The range goes from $40,000 to $100,000. So I'm glad you're here today. Welcome to this information session for the June 2020 cohort. During this session, you will learn more about the partners that support TCP, our curriculum, the requirements for application to the program, and important dates and deadlines, as well as next steps. Well, the first partner in this partnership is TechBridge. TechBridge is a nonprofit technology consulting firm that works to break the cycle of generational poverty through the innovative use of technology to transform nonprofits and community impact. TechBridge launched the TCP program to connect people in our community with great tech jobs offered by companies that have been involved with TechBridge for the last 20 years. The second partner in this partnership is Goodwill of North Georgia. When TechBridge decided to launch the TCP program, our obvious partner to help support students in this journey was Goodwill. Goodwill of North Georgia's Mission Career Centers help people get new jobs and put people to work every single day. Now, this program is provided to you absolutely free. Because of these partnerships, one of the partnerships comes from the county that you live in. And the TCP is offered for free through funding by the WIOA program by the area WorkSource offices, one in Atlanta, one in Cobb County, DeKalb County, and Fulton County. We encourage you to visit your county's WorkSource website to apply for WIOA funding today. Next, I'd like to turn it over to our other great partner. When we launched this program, we contacted Valerie Mackey of Right Now Solutions to help us create the curriculum and also work with our employers so that you can get a great technology job. Valerie?
Thank you, Andre. We really appreciate being a partner of this program. It has been an awesome 2 years of working with this program and helping put together this magnificent curriculum. So as you'll see, it's split into 3 parts. We have our technical training, our professional development, and our financial literacy. Then we work with industry experts, our leaders, and we have an advisory council that helps us determine what is in high demand, what do companies really want, and what can we train people in to kind of help guarantee that they'll get attention from companies. So from our technology perspective, we start with web development in many cases, your HTML, your CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript. And then we look at other like niche platforms, such as Salesforce administration, Microsoft Azure, ServiceNow. We've had certifications in these areas, and then we actually make sure that you know how to actually put it into the process at a company by utilizing project management skills. So methodologies like Scrum and ITIL are certifications that our participants can also have a chance to obtain. Our professional development is derived from what's going to actually make you successful once you get to the company as well. You have the technology training, but without these professional development skills, or these soft skills as we call them, your job will still be really hard without them. So working together in teams, and not just in teams at the company, but virtual teams. So now we're in this virtual world in some cases. You need to know how to work with people here, people across the world. So we talk to you more about utilizing tools that'll let you be a great virtual worker as well. Some of the basic skills like presentation skills, workplace workplace communication. And that may be professional emails. Perhaps you're not used to having to write professional emails. So you make sure you come out equipped with understanding how to communicate on all levels of the organization. Some of the things that our participants have said have been most helpful as they start their career has been time management. It's difficult to have a new career, have home, you may have kids, you may have things that you do in the community, and maybe even school. So time management is a thing that we teach people in our classes to help them be successful while they're in our class, and also once they graduate and go to corporate jobs. Corporate jargon is something that is extremely helpful. There's so many acronyms being thrown your way once you go to a new environment. Not just acronyms, but terminology may be used that you're not used to. The organizational structure, we talk about that, just so when you walk in the door, you're familiar with this new corporate culture. Etiquette, things that may take place at work or even after work. We'll talk about that. You'll end up going to networking events, and we want you to be prepared. And the last area we'll talk about is financial literacy. Now, some of our people have gone from salaries making perhaps $13 an hour and now are making $80,000 a year. We want you to know how to actually manage that difference. So talking about your credit report, talking about savings, talking about access to perhaps a 401k. Our curriculum makes sure it is well-rounded so that you are successful during our program and, more importantly, after this program. And when we talk about our employment, we have many great partners in the metro area that have our students there now and are very interested in speaking with our students that may be you as they graduate from our programs. So some of our people have gone to, as you see on the screen, Accenture, Anthem, Wellstar, Graphic Packaging, the Coca-Cola Company, NCR, Southern Company. I can go on and on. It's on the screen. We have many great reputable companies and many more to come. We're very proud in this short 20 months that we have had this program that our graduation rate is 90%. Which is much higher than if you look at maybe a university graduation rate. 91% of our graduates earn a certification. We don't just give these certifications. You have to earn them, and they're industry certifications. It's not a TechBridge certification. It's not a badge. We're saying that these are the industry recognized certifications that you can put on your resume as you leave, but it takes hard work. So 91% of our graduates earn that while they're in the program. Andre mentioned earlier about the average salary. So we say we come out of this 4-month program. Once you come through this 4-month program, our average salaries are $56,000, ranging from, $40,000 to $100,000. Or, many times it's not a salary, it may be an hourly rate because a lot of our people do come out as contractors, and it may be contract to perm. So you really have to prove yourself in the program and once you get to the job to perhaps be converted into an employee. We are very happy to have retention rates that are high. Once you get there, we work with you. We continue to coach you through your program. So our retention rates are pretty high. And we have focus areas for veterans, women graduates, career changers. We have a lot of focus to make sure your employment is successful. And our qualifications. Now, if you're wondering, how do you qualify to be in this amazing program? Well, you do have to be 18 and up. You have to have a high school diploma or a GED. Some of our participants have associate's degrees. Some have a bachelor's degree. We accept anybody with your educational experience as long as you do have a high school diploma or GED. Many of our participants come from the metro Atlanta area. And we look for those that are authorized to work in the United States. You must pass a drug testing at the beginning of our program in order to even start or be admitted into the program. You do have to pass a drug screen, and we do a background check as well to ensure it meets the criteria that are established by our employers. One of the most important things out of all of these qualifications is your motivation, is your commitment to be a part of this program. We do test for your technical aptitude. So we need you to start with some type of technical aptitude so we can grow your knowledge and grow your skills in technology. But you have to have some type of aptitude. But we can actually help grow that pretty quickly. But that grit, that motivation, that determination is really what we're looking for in your application and once you have your interview. After we go through the qualifications, then we're looking more for making sure you can stay a part of the program and abiding by the requirements in our program. These classes move very quickly. There's a lot packed into this curriculum, as you can see, in 4 months. So we require that you're present and punctual for all of our workshops. We have a rule that you cannot miss more than 8 hours per month, or you can be dismissed from the program. It moves fast, and we want you to stay up to speed with the rest of the class. And so since we require that from everybody, we expect the class to stay on pace. We want you to always present yourselves professionally and timely with your communication. We want you to be respectful to your colleagues in your class, the staff, and definitely your instructors. We have been fortunate to have volunteers from around the area that are success coaches for our participants. And our success coach is more than a mentor. They help you, and they are very vested in you becoming successful. You can go to them to talk to them about the curriculum, the class, how to balance work and school and life, or any barriers that you see yourself coming across. Those success coaches are there, but you own that relationship. As long as you want to participate in those sessions, they will be there for you. And we ask you to continue to be engaged with these sessions. You will have homework and you will have labs, but this is just to enhance your learning during the class. So although we have times and hours that are required to be in class, you are required to do homework and participate in labs. This will help make sure the class continues at an efficient pace. And you can ask those questions of the instructor in the class if you have problems with your homework in your lab. We will provide technology if you need it. You're welcome to bring your own device if you're more comfortable with your own device. But TechBridge will provide a laptop so you do not have a barrier of participating in class or at home. This laptop must be returned at the time of graduation or dismissal of the program. Now that you've heard all this information, I'm sure you're wanting to know about when and where. So I'll turn it back over to Andre to give you that information.
Good. Thank you, Valerie. I'm excited myself again for another cohort. You gave great details about what the program is about, and I know a lot of people are excited. So here we are. May 4th is the application deadline. You have to get your application in by May 4th to be considered for this June class. Again, May 4th, no later than. And then we will make decisions and let you know. You'll get a notification around May 15th. That will let you know what your status is, if we need more information or if you're in this class. Then the first day of class is June 1st. That's our kickoff day. We're going to get started with your roadway to excellence on June 1st.
And we should know by then what your curriculum would be. So I just wanted to add, Andre, that we've talked about many wonderful things: Power BI, Power Apps, the partnership with doing wonderful things in Microsoft. So we're still making sure we go by what is in demand, but before you have your first day of class, we will definitely let you know what the new technology curriculum will be.
Right, whether it's Microsoft or ServiceNow or Salesforce, et cetera. But that's great. Thank you, Valerie. And then because right now we are still in a global pandemic, we are training remotely. Our current class is still moving forward. They are learning through distance learning, and we're using Zoom. So presumably your June 1st start may still start with us being on Zoom. However, if the pandemic is over and we can go back to in-person meetings, that meeting will take place at the Goodwill Career Center on Old National Highway in South Fulton County. But we'll let you know as we know more about that. So I'm sure you have questions. If you do, email us your questions, tcp@techbridge.org. Again, that's tcp@techbridge.org. If you have questions, continue to visit our website, www.techbridge.org/TCP. You can visit your county WorkSource website to apply for WIOA funding. That funding allows you to be able to sit in our program, and it's paid for by your county. So that's whether you are a veteran, you're disabled, whether you're a career changer, someone who unfortunately has lost a job, you should contact your county because there may be funding for you to participate in this program. And then lastly, but not least, don't forget that Monday, May 4th is the deadline for applications. So continue to complete your application now. Thank you again for joining us today for this info session. Thank you, Valerie, for giving out those great pointers about how this curriculum is going to be. So we look forward to all of you applying. Tell a friend, tell a family member. You guys could learn together to get this technology skill. Thank you.
Thank you.